What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Savara. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I'm gonna try again, but not with these weapons.
Hey, Savara, check this out. It's an anti-dragon stone, a real marvel. The merchant was nice enough to sell it to me.
Yeah.
An anti-dragon stone? Tim, you got fleeced. That's not a thing.
You see any dragons in this room? No? Well, there you go.
I can't refute that.
Effective this little gem is.
Can't refute that. But yeah, I couldn't really keep away from this game for multiple reasons. One being that I was quite close. I was quite close to like getting somewhere. Alright, I wanna keep this, I think. Wait, have I tried all weapons yet? I don't think so. Let me see, let me check from here. I think you start with the sword and shield. I think other than the tutorial, I never really tried that weapon. I don't think I've tried this one. I definitely tried finesse. I definitely tried opportunities, and I tried wavering. All right. Attacks stun faster, or rupture when you destroy a monster part deals a bunch of damage. All right. So we're gonna do. What are we gonna? Done fast. Okay, we're gonna. First weapon is gonna be the spear, the Dark Omen, and the second weapon we're gonna take Sengo, because I just like the way it looks. And since we can upgrade it, we're just gonna upgrade it because why not? Great, can't upgrade this. So we got a surprisingly slow katana with a definitely interesting okay, that's the big problem is I seem to be like animation locked like crazy, which makes me think that maybe I don't want to use two slow weapons. I mean, the spear, weirdly enough, isn't really that slow. It's just very limited in its, not range, but the attack area, kinda. Can I buy something? Because, nope. Okay. Let's just talk to everyone once again.
Would you lend me your cleaver? If I had a weapon like that?
I think we heard that.
You stingy old man. Between the arenas and the army, I can see why you're so strong.
Yeah, fighting I can do. Climbing the ranks, though, that was a different kettle of fish.
How so?
Let's just say I've never been good at blindly following orders. I've always preferred to do things my own way, rather than obey people who stay out of the action. Especially when they don't care what happens to the people fighting for them.
Yep, definitely understand. Yeah. So what about you, big guy?
That little sword-shaped bookmark is really cute. It fits the vibe of this dimension.
It's a gift from my mother when I was little. Even though I spent all my time reading, she always wanted me to be proud of my Yup heritage.
Given your abilities, I can see you listen to her.
Of course. Although, I always wondered why she was so insistent about that.
I like those people. I like the Yops that are around. Oh, can I? No, okay. I can charge this one up, and that's pretty alright. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. I just want to check what badges we have equipped. I know no, wait, I didn't re-equip last time. I just unlocked a few. Alright. I don't want to use this for now. Although, no, wait. No, I do, because with these weapons, I deal way more damage. When you hit an unbroken part of an enemy, charges your special attacks with 5% of the damage done. It's not bad. Enemies do less damage for each of their broken parts. It's not bad. Special attacks charge faster when you hit an enraged enemy. Increase damage done. Weapon swaps. Like, there are definitely a few good ones. Eating a ham hock increases your max health by 1. That one can definitely get better. But yeah. This one is definitely not bad, especially in combination with the ring. Second wind, we want the second wind. Increase maximum health, still pretty good. Start with extra karmas isn't bad. Rerolls and alterations isn't bad. Increase deals from ham hocks isn't bad. Perfect dodge, I don't care for that because I rarely manage to do them. Increases damage from attacks by 5%, but stamina cost also by 5%. Nah, I think we'll keep it the way we have it right now. And we're just gonna go in and see how things go. Because like I said, the last time, I feel like with the 2 sets of twin daggers or whatever they're called, it felt way easier. But I basically, like with the, what's it called? With the chain lightning and such, it just felt, holy, yeah, that is way different damage. I mean, if the game gives me chain lightning, I'm gonna take chain lightning. I kinda definitely want the other one. What's it called? Not chain lightning. Sacrifice that bad. I want aftershock.
With strength.
Definitely want aftershock with the stronger weapons. Stamina up? I mean, sure, with the big weapons, why not? By the way, since I haven't said it yet, and I am a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, so I basically have to say it. But if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe, I would be very much... I would be happy about that. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I realized that I have not checked the damage types of the weapons that I have. Let me just check. Weapons. Okay, this is slicing, this is crushing, or whatever it's called. Gotcha. So I have 2 different weapons, which is good. Now I think I'm just gonna, yeah, sure. This is rare, bossy spikes. I definitely want to unlock all types of equipment sooner or later. Alright, I switched weapons. I got my good stuff. Damn, okay, the final strike with the spear is incredible. Alright, that thing, we switch weapon and we, yeah, stabby stab. Okay, it's definitely... Frenzy I didn't really like. Bleeding isn't bad. And I'm not really into chain lightning with these weapons. Because they don't... Let's go with bleeding. Okay. It has a way lower range than I would have liked, but oh yeah, this is beautiful.
Right in the face.
Ouch. Damn it, this was a perfect one, but whatever. I mean, it feels alright. Heavy attacks apply 4% of the damage done as stacks of bleeding. Ooh. Bleeding does 1 damage every 1 second for 5 seconds, stackable up to 49. 4% of the damage done as stacks. Gotcha. Thinking I think I want to go with the heavy attacks.
Rampage.
Alright, this one is shining and we got some karma. That's good. Do I want a ham hock? I mean, I could eat one and get a new one. Sure, why not? Because the thing is, I should... wrong weapon. I wanted to use it with this, but whatever.
The resources.
Yeah, I do get healed when attacking. Oh, come on, I was about to use my special. I don't remember what this special was. Oh, it's just this. Okay. That does way less damage than I thought it would do. But what about this? I mean, that did good amounts of damage. It only gave 4 stacks of bleeding. It doesn't seem that great. But then again, it's probably mostly my ability to play. Okay. Judgment? Actually, oh wait. I think Frenzy, I mistook Frenzy for Devotion. Frenzy was something different. But hey, let's take Judgment as well.
Come to mama.
I'm okay with that, I think. Okay. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to attack more is the thing. Because I heal by attacking. Okay. Yeah, I basically really need to learn these weapons. Because otherwise I definitely don't do a whole lot of damage, is the thing. And if I don't do any damage, then I don't heal. And if I don't heal, I don't heal. Yeah, the charged up special is amazing. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that the spear does not charge up.
Nice.
The spear I can press, like I can keep press the button to charge, but it doesn't charge is the thing. Okay, combo attacks cost judgment to appear on the target, which just makes a damaging area. Damage from a combo attack. Nah, let's go with the combo. I'm not gonna get aftershock anyway. Okay, we do this and immediately do this and not hit. I mean, we hit once. Didn't really do much. Oh, I went out of the circle thinking it was an attack from the enemy. Nope, it was my judgment zone here. Ouch. Okay. I definitely gotta eat. And I should potentially eat again, is the thing. Yeah, I'm really not good with these weapons. It doesn't really even... Like, on one hand, it's not the correct damage type. So that changes things a little bit. But it just doesn't feel right. The way I'm playing. Quote unquote playing. I am playing, but not in a good way. It doesn't feel right for me. Combo attacks increase the damage from lightning bolts. No. Weapon swaps increase the damage done by next 3 combo attacks. That's good. Yeah, sure. Give me that. I like that. Could have bought something else, but I don't really care. Let's go with Judgment. Okay, we switch weapon. We charge up and deal a shitload of damage. The problem is afterwards I am completely out of stamina. But I am dealing decent amount of damage if I hit, or when I hit, when I actually actively do something. Alright. Okay, so the combo attacks are incredible when they land. For monster parts more efficiently, combo attacks reduce judgment cooldown period. Chooses judgment cooldown period. I think, isn't judgment like every 8 seconds? In fact, there's a cooldown period of 8 seconds. Yeah, let's just lower that. I'll go with the healing. Don't know if that's better, or if I'm just making a big mistake. Who knows? Not me. I mean, again, if it deals damage, if I hit, it's just great. Same here. That just... I think what I'm still doing wrong is that I definitely need to... I need to go in more. Like, of course, I need to evade attacks and stuff, but I think I just need to go in more. I try way too much to just, like, only attack in opportune times, and with that, I basically don't attack enough. And when I go in like this and just keep on attacking, it just feels way better. Let's fight the Rhino Budo. Because I think with the katana that I have... Okay, we switch, we hit. We go away. Alright. You know what? Screw it. That was not as good as I had hoped, but it's still good damage. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, those attacks are incredible. And then I switch, and then I... Ah, damn it. I'm also doing decent amounts of damage. Like, for healing purposes, I mean, mostly. Okay, switch weapons every now and then just to hit the enemy with... Ooh, that's good. Just to hit the enemy with lightning. Ouch.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay. Again, I have a feeling that the percentage healing that I'm... Like, I heal for percentage... was it 2% of the damage I'm dealing? It sounds better than it is. Because that's, like, when I deal about... Shit. When I deal about 100 damage, that's 2 health. Oh, nice. That actually worked out in my favor. Okay, I need to somehow get this thing on the ground again. Does it hit? Yes, yes. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so if my special with this, or my super attack or ultimate special attack, whatever, with this weapon hits, it destroys. Of course, if it's the favorable damage type is the thing. Okay, okay. I see what I need to do now. All that is left is to actually do that, in spite of my brain telling me not to do that. Because I generally play many games way too defensive. I know that. And if I didn't have the item that just takes away my health every second, I would probably... It would probably be easier with the way that I'm usually playing. As in... Just... Okay, yeah, the breaking parts, since I have this lance or spear with me, is amazing. Special attacks apply 5% of the damage done, attacks of bleeding to all enemies? Ooh, wait a second. Okay. So my heavy attacks apply bleeding. Special attacks apply 5% of the damage done as stacks of bleeding to all enemies. That is awesome. That is pretty good if I already have some enemies bleeding. But no, this sounds incredible. Because my special attacks are incredibly strong. And now, yeah, all of the enemies were somewhere like 15 stacks of bleeding or whatever. Okay.
It deserves that.
I, yeah, definitely looked at the wrong target for a while. I should have destroyed the dodo first before, or the plant and the dodo before I started fighting the wolf. is the thing.
Don't be showing off
Nice.
as much now.
Okay, I switch weapons, I hit, yeah. The spear is definitely not my weapon of choice, which sucks because I am a big fan of spears in general. In theory, let's say. Okay, I don't have any favorable damage type, which just means that these fights take longer than I want them to. Because the wolf has a decent amount of health. Doesn't really matter, I killed it anyway, but still. Okay, let's see. We are... You know what? Let's eat immediately. And get some honor. It's just... I don't know how much longer this run will last. I mean, if I do stuff like that, it won't last any longer at all. Okay, I charge, I hit, I didn't hit well. Okay, come on. Just start doing the thing, not that thing. The other thing. Okay, that's also good. And special... Okay, that was 40 bleeding stacks with one attack. That technically would have hit every single enemy. By the way, let me just check badge. This one is now fully upgraded. Increase max health points by 20%. And latent power, which I think just unlocks when I fully charge it. Latent power increases damage from your attacks by a percentage equal to 20% of your max health. Oh. Current bonus 36%. Oh, had I known that, I would... Okay, now I see... Oh, I see potential. Oh, I see potential. Okay, I got an idea for the next run. Yeah, this... We upgraded this. Second wind now gets us 45%. That's totally right. This one is totally done. Latent power. Start your attempts with a second wind. So we have a second wind, but I think we already upgraded this one. And this one still lose 1 health per second, attacks heal by 2% of damage done. Oh yeah, I think the first version was 1% per second or 0.5% health per second lost and only 1% healing. Finish 35 fights to upgrade. So 3 more fights and we upgrade that one. I definitely want to go with bleeding, because bleeding is incredibly strong if done right. Is the thing. And I mean, okay, hello? The game just froze. Did my PC freeze? No? The rest is totally here. Gonna pause, I guess, and just stop the game. Yeah, see you in a second. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, my PC froze. That is not good. That is something that I don't want to see. So I don't know if the last few seconds were recorded or not. When I said I would pause and come back when when the game works again. Yeah, I definitely didn't do anything. It just, when I tried to pause the recording, it just didn't let me, because then I found out that my whole PC was frozen. Like, stuff still did its thing, like stuff still moved, as in like the audio lever and such, not lever, the audio gauge and all. Oh, come on. But yeah, okay, so I hope the recording isn't corrupted. Would be nice if it wasn't. Like, my PC froze a few days ago, but at that point I did a few things, like not just playing and recording. I had a few things that demanded attention, let's just say. So I just hope that in this case it's the game that just screwed everything up. Because I don't want to think that my PC screwed everything up. When hit an enemy affected by bleeding, increase your movement speed. Not bad. Increase the duration of of bleeding by 50%. Yes. I mean, increase the duration of your bleeding sounds not like a good thing, but I'm pretty sure I know how they, like, what they mean, right? Okay, just throw a few more specials. Just so, not special. Heavy attack. Just to increase the bleeding stacks. I completely lost all my bleeding stacks. Okay, but how about this? Okay, didn't do shit. Because I wasn't in range. Whatever. Damn it. Oh, yes. Okay, let's increase our max health, which technically increases the damage that we do with this. Yeah, current bonus 39.6%, which means we got like 3% more damage. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna get too much further in this run. And like I said, it appears to me that the spear isn't the weapon for me. I like the wolf weapons in general, but the wolf spear that I currently have equipped, definitely not my kind of weapon. Damn it. Was about to escape or evade, but shit didn't work out. Stop that. Freaking chicken. Okay. And we hit it, so it bleeds, and it's gone. Okay, ring upgrade. Sorry, once again. While in combat, you lose 2% health per second. Your attacks heal you by 3% of the damage done. Yeah, that's not good. For someone like me, that's not good. Weapon swaps increase the damage done by our next heavy attack by 20%. Is a good thing, technically. Because my heavy attacks deal percentage of them as bleed stacks. Combat attacks reduce judgment cooldown. Not bad. Weapon swaps increase judgment damage. Now, weapon swaps increase the... Once again, increase the damage of my next heavy attack. That is definitely very useful. And yes, I want the Hamhawk. But yeah, if I... Depending on how far I get in the run, I definitely wanna at least theory craft my next run when I'm done with this run, one way or another. Like, I won't do another run in this video, one way or another. Oh shit. Okay, let's try this. Deal as much damage. Holy shit, that gave me like over 40 health because of the regeneration thing. I mean, still, I'm taking way too much damage, so that trinket is definitely not for me. But I have an idea.
I've only got a few camas.
Okay. Bind Rebuke. When the judgment ends, inflict damage on monsters in a damage area equivalent to 300 plus 2% of the max health. And I don't have enough money for that. That is incredible. Reinforced Doctrine. Every judgment that appears increases their damage by 20% until the end of the room. That is really good if I had the thing that... Exactly this one.
Why not?
So now my combo attacks reduce judgment cooldown. Judgment cooldown is also already reduced by 33%. And this... Every judgment that appears... Oh, wait. That doesn't mean appear at the same time. It just has to appear. Okay, that makes sense. Wait. I technically want to go for max health, but...
This should do it.
Deal a bunch of damage immediately. And... Now we just do this to let everyone bleed. That is pretty cool. Once again. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're definitely dealing incredible amounts of damage. Especially like now with the increased damage on our special after. Oh, our heavy attack afterward. Okay. After weapon swap, if you hit at least one opponent, applies 10 stacks of bleeding to all enemies that already have it. Is a good thing. Hit an enemy, increase movement speed. When you hit an enemy affected by bleeding, increase the damage from bleeding by 5% for 5 seconds. Yes, that sounds fun. Definitely. Ooh, there's a healing thing. Nice. I need another ham hock here. Yeah, the thing is, it's okay if I, like, don't have a whole lot of health, if I just deal enough damage to murder everything, right? Like, I switch weapons, I deal damage, I make him bleed. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm just gonna eat immediately. Yeah, the 2% health every second is just the worst. I shouldn't have gone for that. I let myself be swayed by damage numbers.
Don't underestimate your
Okay.
opponent.
Always go for the healer. You never want a healer near your enemies. Oh, okay. Which weapons? Special just to... heavy attack. I keep calling it special, but heavy attack just so that it takes bleeding damage. Do the same thing again. Ouch. Would you stop? I would very much appreciate it if you didn't. Yeah, with this, just for judgment attack. Okay, I think that the percentage damage every second cannot kill. I'm pretty sure of that. Like, it keeps me at, like, the last percent, whatever that may be. I think three health currently.
For the resources.
Pretty sure. Okay. Chickens or wolves? I'm not gonna live against either of them, but I kind of think the wolf is better for us because we have the damage type against it. Damn it, that didn't hit. Okay. Nope. You leave me the fuck alone. But what if I did this? Shit, second wind. Okay, but what if I did this? I mean, if I had some way of increasing my special, my bleeding stacks. Because with my katana super attack, or in this case, really special attack, I will always go to 40 if I hit it in any way, shape, or form. Okay. I got farther than I thought I would. And now I just want to do some theory craft. So from here on out, there is not going to be another run in this video. I'm definitely going to do another run soon because it's not as addicting yet as Hades to me. But now I am in this kind of, oh wait, I'm getting somewhere kind of area. Okay, now hear me out. We're gonna upgrade that later, but first let me check out badges. First of all, get rid of the... I'm not gonna take that away. This is where it's at. Because the latent power increases the damage from my attacks by percentage equal to 20% of my max health. Not current health, max health. And if you combine it with this, eating a ham hock increases your max health by 1. 1 isn't a whole lot. At all. But I need to eat 2 to upgrade it to the next one. I would assume the next one is either 2, like max health increased by 2, or max health increased by 3. Because I have a feeling that it's 1, 3, 6, 10, or so, something like that. Probably. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 5, or something like that. That's also a possibility. But technically, every time I eat a ham hock, I would gain max health. Now, start with a second wind is generally a good thing. Increase the damage done by your attacks for each missing health point is good. Also, we get another second wind. But I'm thinking... I mean, this one would be interesting. Stamina is at its maximum, increases sprint speed. I don't sprint nearly often enough, is the thing. I mean, this one would also be a good thing in combination with the ham hog. With this one. Sure. Let's try this next time. Right? So, we get max health every time we eat a ham hog. The ham hogs heal us more. We get second wind. And we get maximum health. And increase our damage the more max health we have. So even though we only get a little bit with this, with the neck shackles, it could technically add up. Increase the stamina regeneration. Start your attempts with 2 rerolls and 2 alterations is pretty good. Also, this, I mean, second wind. This is our 3rd second wind, right? So we start with 3 second winds. We could... I mean, we're gonna upgrade the statue. And upgrade it again, which sucks, because otherwise we could... But it's also... We'd get rid of one of the weaker ones. I mean, this is pretty cool in general. Like, 10% increase damage, increase max stamina by 10, take damage, increase the damage of your next attack. I take damage quite a lot. Start attempts with an extra ham hog is definitely useful. I think if I would... Oh wait, I didn't have that one equipped. If we were to let go of this for now... We can't upgrade any of these. Combos isn't bad. Enraged monsters, special attacks charge. I mean, wait. That's actually not the word, right? Special attack charges faster. Like, this one is really nice, and this one is really nice. Like, Battle Rite in combination with Domination Ballad sounds like fun. But I think so far this makes sense. Badges, we got the Healy, which probably sounds way better than it is. But I wanna try. Next time that is. The katana, definitely a fun weapon. I'm pretty sure this one... Yeah, so spear, not my kind of weapon, sadly. The twin daggers are amazing, generally. Finesse, I might want to try. I mean, I will try that at some point. The katana, currently really cool. I think I'm gonna try this one. Again, the wolf version. This stuns enemies faster. And this one... oh no. Both of these have the same damage type. But these two have different ones. So I'm gonna go with the Charge Breaker. Because I really like the dragon things. And I'm gonna go with the Mane of Ire. For next time again. Gonna try it next time. I think all of these weapons like are the same in terms of... They are the same in terms of stats, right? Like speed and such. And I really like the wolf passive, the Rupture. If I have 2 wolf weapons, does it double? I don't think so, right? I mean, this one looks gorgeous. This one looks also pretty cool, but not as cool as this, I feel like. Okay, that's what we're gonna try next time. And I just want to see, the thing is, this increases max health points. I don't think that anything... Ooh, increases the heals of Hamhog. I don't think that anything else... I mean, this heals me every time I finish a room. Increases... Wait, increases your max health by 10. This by 5, but stacks with the others. That's the thing. Max health. If I have other things that give me max health. Increase your max health by 5%. That actually might be better than this one. Right? Because it increased my max health points by 5, and it stacks with the other Savara, the other P. I don't necessarily know what that means, as in, like, each of those gives me 5, or also increases it by more because I got more. I'm unsure how that is meant. Okay, so I need more of these wings, like dragon wings, and I need one, like, let's call it dragon embers or whatever. Increases 1 the number of items considered for the effects of other armor family. Huh? I don't understand what that means. By 1 the number of items considered for the effects of other family. As in, it counts as a piece of other armors here? Oh wait, okay, wow, it tells me here. Increases max health points by 25, but if I were to switch to this, it would increase it by 20. It just means the effect of giving me 5 points stacks. Okay, that makes sense. So this just generally tells me what I would get and what I would lose. So, and yeah, it's exactly as I thought. Okay. Max health points by 25. All of these would reduce it by 20, by 5, but not this one. This one, basically the first effect of everything that all of the families have together. The dragon counts as that. Which means if I have like 4 dragon parts and just 1 of these, it still counts as if I had 5 of these. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I definitely want the dragon equipment, but for that I need to fight dragons again. Good to know. Anyway, okay, I just want to check sword and shield. Oh. Can I just please? I don't know why I can't get rid of it. Okay, that's just a like. Ooh, I Captain America that. That's pretty cool. Can I do anything while I do that? No. Okay. So, sword and shield are pretty alright, and the special is just complete block. Which I would assume just also deals damage back or whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm immune to damage for a second or two, and when I get hit, I just deal damage around me. Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna try that next time. But for now, I say thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, if you watched through the theory crafting for next time, write dragon armor in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.